such a time as this.
And welcome to For Such a Time as This. I want to get on an issue that I've talked about before in the past, and there's been new development. Before I get to the news that pertains to it, I want to go to the scriptures that talk about the Antichrist and worldwide rebellion against God in the book of Revelation. That's nothing new. The fact that there is going to be an Antichrist that is going to lead the world in a rebellion against God is nothing new. Genesis 11:1. Now the whole earth had one language and the same words. And as people migrated from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar and settled there. And they said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and burn them thoroughly." And they had brick for stone and bitumen for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens." You see, it was a rebellion against heaven. They wanted to go against heaven. "Let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its tops in the heavens, and let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be dispersed over the face of the whole earth." God told them to be dispersed. They said, "Nope, not going to do it. We want to instead, not only do we not want to be dispersed over the whole face, we're going to build a tower and invade heaven." Nothing new, nothing new. Revelation 6:15, "Then the kings of the earth and the great ones and the generals and the rich and the powerful and everyone, slave and free, hid themselves in the caves and among the rocks of the mountains, calling to the mountains and rocks, 'Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who is seated on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of their wrath has come, and who can stand?'" Oh my, oh my. That is Revelation 6:15, talking about the second Antichrist that will come on to the scene and lead the world in worldwide rebellion again. In Revelation 16:10, the fifth angel poured out his bowl on the throne of the beast, and its kingdoms was plunged into darkness. People gnawed their tongues in anguish and cursed the God of heaven for their pain and their sores. They did not repent of their deeds. It's nothing new when you see the Antichrist come back in the second coming. It's just simply going to pick up where Nimrod left off. Nimrod was the first Antichrist who led the world in rebellion against God. The second one spoken of in Revelation will be the second one, in which will end the age that we know of. Do we see anything in our world that speaks to these things? Yes, we do. And I've said before, if what is going on, what I think is going on, the Brexit will never happen. The globalists cannot afford for Britain to leave. The globalists cannot afford for Britain to break off, because what they've gathered together, the reconstituting, many believe, I don't know, I'll go back and forth with that. Many believe the reconstituting of Europe is the Roman Empire spoken of in Revelation. So what has happened recently? Boris Johnson, he wants the UK to leave. Matter of fact, he got the PM position because he promised that. And what just happened? The courts, unelected officials, step in with a dumb ruling to thwart the election and the people of the UK. Look at Boris speaking of this.
Yes, obviously this is a verdict that we will respect, and we respect the judicial process. I have to say I strongly disagree with what the justices have found. I don't think that it's right, but we will go ahead, and of course Parliament will come back. I do think there's a good case for getting on with a Queen's speech anyway, and we'll do that. But I think the most important thing is we get on and deliver Brexit on October the 31st. And there's clearly the claimants in this case are determined to try to frustrate that and to stop that. I think it'd be very unfortunate if Parliament made that objective, which the people want delivered, more difficult. But we'll get on.
So, big brouhaha in 2015. They have an election. The people of the UK vote to leave the European Union. But in 2015, I told friends here at the church, if what's going on is what I think is going on, they'll never leave. Delay. May loses her position. Boris Johnson steps up, says we're leaving October 31st, deal or no deal. And now they are doing everything in their power, the globalists, to stop that from happening. People of God, watch out, beware. If what is going on, what I think is going on, the globalists coming together and preparing the way for the Antichrist, October 31st, let's see if they let him go. If not, be on watch. No man knows the day or the hour, but we know the season. Be on watch.
For such a time as this.